One. Welcome to Z Squared. I'm Zane,
And I'm Zach.
and we'll be playing some sweet standard decks today, brought to you from some of our friends. I'm playing a deck from Pat Older. This is a sweet five-color Saheeli Felidar Guardian combo deck. It's your classic four-color Saheeli Felidar Guardian combo deck. Plus, let's add a little black, because why not? We can cast it. So it adds black for Fatal Push, Painful Truce, Gonti, and Anguish of Making. And it also has a sweet Tamiyo in the sideboard, which I think is super sweet. Like, this deck is everything I want to play. I love playing all the colors. I love playing value creatures and just like outgrinding opponents and also just winning with a combo. I really have enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy this too.
And I am playing a black-red aggro deck made by Christopher Forearms Giuliano. It is pretty much any type of aggro deck that I would like to play. It has one of those aggressive curves with a lot of removal and interaction between the early aggression with Inventor's Apprentice, Bomat Courier, and with the removal spells like Shock and Flows and Unlicensed Integration, with also having some Planeswalkers to try to grind the Gram out a little bit, and with Scrap Heap Scroungers and Chandra's Torch of Defiance. His board is also really interesting, which I favor a lot, is having a 24th land and adding more Planeswalkers to his deck with the lines of Obnixilis and Chandra to try to go long and try to grind out the game and just have a better end game and keep up with like the four color decks and the Delirium based decks in the format right now.
Yeah, so you can join us. We're going to be doing 5 games. 2 games are going to be pre-sideboarded, followed by 3 games of post-sideboarded games. Whoever wins the most amount of games for the week, so 3 out of 5 or better, gets to decide the 2 decks for next week. Obviously, being nice to each other, not giving the other a garbage deck. Well, maybe.
We'll
And
see.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might feel a little, and we'll be doing that. And hope you enjoy the matches. And welcome to match 1 of the Z Squared versus. We have Zach,
What's up, guys?
and I'm Zane. And these are the hands. So you see, there's a nice hand cam at top, and then that will be Zach's hand. You'll see my hand at the bottom of the screen, and the gameplay in the middle, obviously. So how does your hand look, Zach?
So
You won the die roll.
yeah, I wouldn't die roll because I'm just the luckiest. But no, this hand's great. So we have the perfect amount of spells and lands, and we have the perfect lands. Like we have perfect number, perfect colors. I don't think we could be screwed any way possible with that. And we have a nice curve to go with the deck and what we want to try to do in this matchup as well.
Yeah, well, I have the 2 most expensive cards in my deck, and I have a singular land. So
Snap it off, right?
I'm
That
gonna,
seems
I'm
fair.
gonna, I'm gonna mulligan as soon as, yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna,
well, yeah, like I
so
said, I'm definitely keeping it. So
yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I need more lands and to not have both Elder Deep Fiends in my starting hand. So
cards, cards
this
good.
hand looks serviceable. We have a decent mana base here with the color wise. We have a good distribution of lands and spells. So I do like keeping this, especially with the scry on the draw. So and that is a decent. It's a decent top. I actually don't prefer it though. I would rather have a. It is a 2 drop. I'd rather have a turn 1 play. So I'm gonna bottom that.
All right, so yeah, like the only thing I do not like about this hand is no one drop, but I think our hand's still powerful enough to get through the game. So we're just gonna lead with that tap land.
All right, man. That's looking a little better.
That's scary for me.
I mean, that's like the scary part, right? If I can get my mana to go together in this 5 color deck, then you're probably not gonna be doing too well.
Oh, not at all. All right, so we drew this. So we have two options on this turn. I think this one is just the better one at this point. It just adds a faster clock. So we're just gonna play our Swamp and jam this Heart of Quran.
That is a fast clock. And I'm going to just not draw a 2 drop and play an Aether Hub and pass.
See, like Eighth Hub is so good in this deck because it just helps you filter so much. And now,
Right.
like, I got to play around like so many things at this point as well.
Yeah, like
Like,
I could be playing anything.
he literally could be playing anything. So,
Any
yep,
card in standard is at my disposal.
we do that. That's going to be good for next turn. We're just gonna jam this mountain and use our mana efficiently this turn.
You have the engineer. Oh, you? Because I was like, if he has the engineer, this game's probably over.
So we're gonna jam this, and like he may be playing push, but if he's just pushing that, that's fine too. The way our hand is structured. So we're gonna crew this, get in for some
I have
damages.
nothing for you. You can smash 4 here,
Oh
but
no, we are smashing four.
I see that. I see it. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna play a refiner, which is usually pretty decent against your deck. Heart of Kirin is the one card that Rogue Refiner is not good against.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean it just pretty much trades with everything. So like the reason why we played this three drop the pier this turn, so we can try to double spell next turn depending on what he plays. So we're gonna play this Badlands and jam this scrap heap, which we had, like I said, the option to play turn two, but the Heart of
right,
Khans is better.
right.
And now we can double spell by killing his Rogue Refiner that also
Nice.
shuts down Deep Fiend shenanigans, and be able to crew with this scrap heap to get in for the full 7 damage this turn.
This is a nice curve.
No, yeah, this is exactly what this deck wants to do.
Right, right.
Wants to disrupt you enough to be able to and still play their spells on time.
Yeah, you had a good distribution of lands and spells. I, on the other hand, so I have plenty of land. I also have plenty of white spells in my hand. Um,
You do have 3 energy though.
yeah, I do have 3 energy. I could play this Guardian for like, and then flicker the Aether Hub to show that the push, and then I could block, and then push. Um, I think that's actually the best idea that I like. The best thing I can be doing this turn. So I will be playing the Aether Hub.
Okay, so he has more energy.
Not enough. Never enough though.
Oh, you can always have more energy, right?
Right. Always more energy. We're gonna play the Feldar Guardian. You know.
So no, generally, I'm scared with this Felidar Guardian play in general because like everything in his deck is just straight value. So, but luckily we have this to combo off next turn, and depending on what we draw, we probably could win the game.
I mean, you already have 9 damage on board, so
So there's no reason to hold on land, but we are gonna jam this Felidar
okay.
Guardian.
Yeah.
There's unlicensed integration. There's no way you can get around it.
Right. Right.
And I mean,
And then
so
I lose.
so yeah, yeah, he's dead.
So basically, if you look at the rest of my hand, you see that there's the Rogue Refiner, the Feldar Guardian, and the Cloud Blazer left here with 2 lands. And there wasn't much I could do that turn, and there wasn't much I could do that game. I wanted to represent that I had a push at least to, at least like threaten that he didn't have lethal. If he even had any artifact, he could have played it, made it so my Feldar Guardian couldn't block and attack anyway. So like he doesn't even need a removal spell with the unlicensed disintegration in this situation, which is really good in my opinion.
So
So
like the reason why you go with the unlicensed play though is in case he has like let's say randomly like a blossoming defense, then you know what you could play around at that point. So then I can just animate the Heart of Quran and then get in there anyways too.
right, right,
So I mean yeah, like I said, we as Zane said before, we just had the perfect mix of spells. We had the early removal for the Rogue Refiner to be able to still attack through. We had the Heart of Quran, which is the best way of actually pressuring him early. And we had a Pia that was able to crew it immediately on turn 3 as well.